One would say, Quinn, there's the double team once again. His last.
Once you open the box. Well, joining Dennis in the studio tonight is computer teacher Evan I knew this was going to happen. Evan Tate of LearnSoft. He's here with some tips on where to begin.
Yes,
Tatarzycki, there you go.
Tatarzycki, that's right. Evan Tatarzycki is with us, and we thought we'd do this kind of cooking show style tonight and be up here so we could show you exactly what we're dealing with. Evan, so you get this thing, you unwrap it, oh boy, they got me a computer. Thank you very much. Now what? What's the first thing you do?
Well, the first thing you want to remember is not to be intimidated. We have a
That's kind of hard to do. When you look at all this stuff, that's kind of hard to do.
Initially, it looks kind of tough, but let me reassure you, none of these plugs are going to fit into the wrong spot. So you can't basically accidentally put it into the wrong slot.
So the idea is don't force it. Look for the ones. It's just kind of like those old blocks you had when you were a kid. The square peg fits in the square hole, right?
You've got it, Dennis.
All right.
I usually go with two steps. First, I'm going to get the power going. Second, I'm going to get the flow of information going through the computer.
So the very first thing you do is take your processor unit, attach the power cord, plug it in.
You've got it.
All right.
I always use a power strip that's surge protected because if there's a surge of electricity coming from the wall, it'll protect the CPU from getting...
That's a key point. We have a lot of power surges in San Diego, and if you don't have one of these things, you're going to blow that thing up, or at least the chance of blowing it up if you leave it on and we have a power surge. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Okay, so always get one of these. They're very inexpensive, 8, 9, 10, I think up to $15. Okay, now I've got the thing plugged in. Now how do I get this thing working to where I can use it?
Next, you want to plug in the peripheral devices. First, you're going to have your keyboard.
All right.
Keyboard plug usually will be in the back of the computer. It's usually round. The pins in there are kind of fragile. It'll be a snug fit. Don't force it.
Right.
Sometimes that'll be in the front. Next, you want to get the mouse going. This is the pointing device for your Windows environment. Like so. Next, you want to get the plug up to the monitor.
All right.
Again, that can't fit into the wrong slot.
Okay.
Once you've got it all plugged in, fire it up.
Okay. Now, for a lot of people who have old computers who are getting new ones, we are used to having then to load in the software that we're going to use. That's no longer a problem in most cases, is it?
Well, in most cases, you can buy the computer already configured. It'll have all of the software loaded, so all you have to do is turn it on.
So once you've hooked it all up, you're ready to go.
Exactly.
That's pretty easy.
Not bad. If you're on an IBM PC, you're going to be faced with a DOS prompt. The DOS prompt is a point of communication with the computer. If I type in the command WIN and I hit the enter key,
right,
it's going to get me to the Windows.
So if you got a computer with Windows, that's how you do it. Evan Tatarzycki, thank you very much. Let's go back to Kathy.
Thank you.
And that is only the beginning. It gets much more complex after that. That's the easy part. Well, before computers came along, dogs were man.